Let's solve some UNIPORT mathematics post UTME question together. These are the type of questions you should be expecting as a student who will be writing UNIPORT post UTME, right? You want to pay close attention. I'm going to solve few ones here, but we are going to solve more in our private class, in our private group. Now remember, we are going to commence our 6 days marathon class very soon. And all the questions like this have, for this aspect, you have about 15 questions, right? Now I have so many questions I'll be giving to all my students in our private class. So that's why I want to join the private class as soon as possible, so I will not miss out. So let's look at the first question, right? And these questions are very, very easy, but a lot of students have issues with it. So that's why you want to pay close attention. Now I said that the length of a piece of a stick, the length of a piece of stick is 1.75 meter. Again, measure it as 1.80 meter. Find the percentage error. So this is was find percentage error, right? So the question will now be, what is percentage error? Now, if you're a student who have not mastered percentage error, average, simple interest, compound interest, fraction, number base, and the rest, please do it to go master those topics, because you're going to see questions under those topics, right? So, solution. Right there, when we talk about percentage error, percentage is equal to what? Measure value minus what? True value over what? True value times 100 over what? 1. I'll be explaining to you. This formula, this is what you use, right? Error, percentage error equals to what? Xi minus what? Mu. This one means mu. What does it mean here? This percentage error like this you are seeing here is equals to what? Percentage error. This one is percentage error here. Here we have Xi is equals to what? Measured value. Measure what? Value. Then this thing here is equals to what? True value. True value or actual value This that. Now at times they will not ask you to calculate what percentage error. They will ask to calculate what the absolute error. Just and I don't want to miss out, because they might not give you this one this year. They might give you what? The absolute error. So how do you calculate absolute error? Absolute error is the error itself. We talk about absolute error. Absolute error is equal to what? Xi minus what? Mu, which is what? Measured value minus what? True value. This is it. So now for you to be able to calculate what percentage error here, you have to understand the question very well. If you don't understand the question, you might miss the one that is actual and the one that is what is measured. Do you understand? So let's look at what the question, because now that SI is the measured value. This symbol here is the actual or true value. So let's look at what the question is. That the length of a piece of stick is 1.75. Now this one is what? Is the actual what? Is the actual or true value, because that the length of a piece of stick is this. So the actual length is what? Is 1. The actual length is 1.75 meters. So you can see that mu here is equal to, let me use here, equals to what? 1.75 meter, right? Now again, measure it as 1.8. So this is called measured value. So xi is measured value, which is what? 1.80 meter, right? They ask here percentage error. Percentage error is okay. So we are going to use this formula straight. Percentage error is equals to what? My measured value is what? 1.80 meter minus my actual is what? My actual is what? 1.75 meter over what? Our actual is what? 1.75 meter times 100 over what? 1. It's okay. If you check very well, if you subtract from this here, so let me wipe this place out. So if you look at it here, percentage error is what? 1.8 minus 1.75. Is what? 0.05. So going to be what? 0.05 meter over what meter times over what? 1.75 meter times 100 over what one. Meter and meter will go out here. 0.05 times 100 because meter will go out just now. So 0.05 times 100 divided by what? 1.75. So we have 0.05 times 100 divided by what? 1.75. Here we have 2.85. So the answer is what? 2.85 what percent is okay. Now, but if you look at the option here, the option did not give us in what in decimal, they give us in what in fraction. So what I want to do here is to divide each of the what option and see the one that will give us 2.8. Hope you understand. Now, if this video is helpful so far, please give it a like before we continue. If this video is helpful so far, please give it a like and comment the message that you are following and you enjoy the class. Let me know if you actually enjoy the class because there are some persons who don't like or subscribe to this YouTube channel and this video is helping you. Another thing I want you to do for me, so help me grow this YouTube channel so that you can get to more subscribers so that other people can also benefit. Just it's not only UNIPORT Post UTME, but UNIPORT Post UTME is very close. That I'm targeting UNIPORT Post UTME. Now, as long as you're a science student who really want to do well in your upcoming exam, either you're secondary student, JAM student, or post-UTME student, or university student, this channel will be of great help to you. Over you, once you enter school, you also do higher mathematics, physics, and what chemistry. You also need this YouTube channel. Just it's going to be of great help to you, especially if you're coming to UNIPORT. If you're coming to UNIPORT, you see me live and direct in UNIPORT. So please give it a like, copy this link now, copy this link and share to other persons so that they too can enjoy this class too. So let's look at the options. So let's 28 divided by 7, 28 divided by 7. Here we have 4. This is not the answer. Here we have 29 divided by 7. Here we have 4.14. That is not the answer. This is not the answer. Here look at 20 divided by 7. Yes, this is the answer. So D is the answer. B is what is the answer. Just now let us say we change value. Let us say we change value. Let me change value so I drop at the comment section. Let us say we change value, right? Let us say we change value. Let us say the length of a stick is 2.5 meter. A ball measure it as 2.75 meter, right? Calculate percentage error. So please do it and leave the answer for me at the comment section here. It's okay. One of the way you know you understand something is when you are able to use the example you have learned to solve the same problem. So leave the answer in the comment section here. So move to what is the second question here. Let's move to what is the second question. Look at what this second question here. A car uses 1 liter of petrol for every 40 kilometer. For every 14 kilometer, right? If 1 liter costs 63 naira, how far can the car go with 900 naira worth of petrol? So how do you solve this question here? So let's look at what the various relationship here. If you look at it here, a car uses what? 1 liter. That is 1 liter of fuel is equals to what? 14 kilometer, right? 1 liter of fuel equals what? 14 kilometer, right? If 1 liter costs, so if 1 liter costs, which what? 63.0 naira, right? They're not asking how far can the car go, right? The distance can go for for the amount 900 naira, right? So now how do we solve it here? Therefore, you have to convert what this guy to liter, right? So you're moving forward, you're moving from this naira now to liter, then for liter to what? To distance, which is what? Which is kilometer. It's okay. You're moving forward from 900 to liter, because if you look at it very well, 1 liter equals to what? 14 kilometer, right? One liter equals to 63 naira. That's the distance, that is the kilometer, when the amount of fuel is what? Is 900. So that is, you want to convert 900 to liter, then liter to distance. It's okay. So how do you do that here? You say question mark kilometer, right, equals to what? What will we give it is what? Is 900 naira over what? 1 times. It's okay. We know that 1 liter is equals to what? 63 naira, right? 1 liter equals to what? I'm going to show you 2 steps. 1 liter equals to what? 63 what? Naira, right? So we are going to arrange in a way that we cancel out each other, right? 63 naira will come to the down, 63.0 naira will come to the down, while 1 liter will go to the top. It's okay. So this one can cancel this guy here. It's okay. So then here we have 1 liter equals to 14 naira. So go to the times. Here we have the 1 liter will go to the down. So here we have 1 liter. Here we have what? 40 kilometer. It's okay. So this liter will cancel the kilometer here. Now I know that you will not understand. I'm going to show you on that step. But you understand here we have what? 900 times 14 kilometer over what? 63. What will that be the answer? So we have what? 900 times what? 14 divided by what? 63. We have 200. So it will be 200 kilometer. It's okay. That is the answer. Now I know that you may not understand this one here. So you need to get a second method. The second method is this. Let me show you what a second method, right? One of the second method is this. That now remember, please pay close attention here. Remember, 1 liter equals to what? 63 naira, right? Then I ask you, let's get the liter you want to get for 16 for 900, right? So now to get the liter here, you pay close attention. So here we have 1 liter equals to what? 63.00 naira. Yeah. So here we have S liter now equals to what? 900, right? That is, how many liter can we get from 900 if 1 liter equals to 63 naira? Do you understand? So now if you look at it very well in your like normal mathematics here, we have 1 over what? X equals to what? This cancel out this guy here, right? So you're going to be what? 63 over what? 900. This is that. Still over 900. So if you what? Make X so formula which is going to be the liter. So my X, let me come here. My X now is equals to what? 900 over what? Over what? 63. What are you going to get? 900 divided by what? 63. Here we have what? 40.24. So what got? 40.24, right? Which is going to be the liter, right? So that is it means that 900 naira is going to give you what? 40.24 liter. That is meaning. It means that on 900 naira you're going to equal to what? 14.24 liter, right? So now they're asking of distance. To get the distance here, remember 1 liter is equal to 14 kilometer here, right? Now you have what? 14.2 liter here. So how many kilometers are you going to get? So it will be what? 40.24 times what? Times this 14 kilometer. So if you check it very well, you have what? 40.24 40.24 times 14. Here we have 199. So here we have what 199. So here we have what total kilometer total distance is equals to total distance is equals to what 14 times 40.2. So 40 times 40.24 is going to be 199, right? Which is going to be what kilometer. Is okay. Which also is same as 200. So whichever method you can use, but you need to master this type of calculation because in mathematics, because these are things I want to see, right? So I've come to the end of this year. Now, if you want to join my private online class, we are able to give you all the questions. There is no way on earth I can give all the questions here on YouTube. Just it's only those who sign up for my private online class can have access to the full questions on mathematics, chemistry, and physics. Now the class is 10,000 naira, but you can pay the sum of 5,000 naira today as you watch this video. Send me a message on WhatsApp and make your payment and be added to the group chat. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.